Our on-stage business of the month is Rehab Select at Shelby Ridge, and today I'm going to be talking to Janine Shaw, who's the administrator here. Janine, tell us what you do here as the administrator.
Well, I'm an advocate for the residents. I watch out for their rights and basically just make sure that they're getting the care that they deserve and that they need, and make sure that my staff and I are fully fulfilling all those needs that they have.
That's great. And tell us about the different services that you offer those patients.
We offer anything from long-term care, which is home-like setting, to rehab, which basically is like a medical surgical unit in a hospital. So we can do anything from cardiac patients to surgery patients, respiratory. We do, I think my nursing home here does a lot more than the typical nursing home, because we don't really refuse any patients. The only patients we do not take are ventilation patients. That's the only ones we're not set up for.
One of the things I think that makes you guys stand out is you have a care navigator. Tell us about that.
Okay, our care navigator here is an RN. She's a registered nurse. What she does is she'll get the criteria that a patient meets, all the criteria for a care navigator to follow them, and what she'll do is she'll go down to the hospital and she'll follow the resident from the hospital to our facility. And once they admit to our facility, she'll follow them for 90 days, and that means she'll even go follow them once they go home. Our length of stay here is basically about 17 days, sometimes less. So she'll follow them there. She'll actually do a handoff with our resident to the home health nurse, so this way they have a good rapport with one another before they actually meet the first time at home. So they'll know actually who's going to be taking over care. So she'll be following them at home, talking to them weekly, and then as it goes on, there's no triggers that are coming up that might tend to make us think that she might need to come back to us, or he might need to come back to us, the resident. She'll then start calling maybe twice a month, then monthly. And it's just to keep the resident from going back to the hospital. It's keeping them to come back here instead of going back to the hospital. And it's just an easier transition for the resident.
That's great, and I think that person becomes like family to them, and that's the word I keep hearing people say around here is family.
Yes.
Is Shelby Ridge like a family to you?
Oh yeah, they are, and especially our long-term. Our short-term, we have one of our gold standards is focus. It's focused on customers' unique self, and we say that we have to get to know who they are. And even on short term, we try to get to know who they are so we can meet those needs and get to know them. And even though they're only here for about 17 days, we do get real close to them. But our long term, they become our family. I would say maybe 7 out of 10, we are their family. We're the only ones that they see day to day. So it's a big family, and even our staff, we're with each other more than we are with each other, with our families at home. So, we have to remember to be kind to not just our residents, but each other. Yeah. So it's a family base.
Well, one of the things that really stood out to us at Alabaster Living is that a couple months ago, you guys called us and you said, we want to be a part of the community of Alabaster, we want to help out. What are some ways that you can tell us that we can help nonprofits and we can make a difference in Alabaster? So what are some ways that y'all have done that in the past couple of months since we talked?
So far, some of the women in the admissions office on the inside have gone around to the police department, the fire department, and the rescue and ambulance, and have given them thank you baskets. Sometimes we forget to thank those who do service for us every day. And so they went around and gave them thank you baskets. We just did I think it was a pancreatic cancer walk. We raised some money for the community for that. We're also reaching out to the high schools and other schools. Thompson is a big school that they're actually, some of the students are coming here now to do volunteer work with us. So you can see that when you reach out to the community, they're coming back to you also. And also to the churches. We're starting to have a big movement with the churches in the area to try to reach out to our seniors.
Okay, well that's what Alabaster Living is all about, is helping the community. And
yes.
So we love partnering with you guys because of that. Now tell us, if somebody's interested in long-term care, short-term care, how do they contact you and take a tour?
They could just call up here Monday through Friday, or even on the weekend. They can tour anytime. They just call our main number and tell the receptionist that they want to come do a tour, or they could just pop in. A lot of people want to just do a pop in because they think if they know that they're coming for a tour, we're going to get everything nice.
Yeah.
But no, you just come anytime, and we're not ashamed of what we do. We have nothing to hide. You just come on up and see us as we are, you know, and just come on in and we'll welcome you. My staff is very friendly. I think the one thing that's unique about Shelby Ridge that you'll notice, and I think you all have walked through the halls, is my staff is very friendly, and they're present. You can find them. They're there, and they'll be helpful, and they're just a happy bunch of people.
They are. I knew that from the first time I came in here.
Oh, that's good.
So it's great to be here today. It was great to get a tour and to meet you guys, and thanks for partnering with us.